What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the best meta defenders in 3 different price points. We've gone under 100,000 coins, anywhere between 250 and about 550, and then the best of the best. Left back, right back, and centre backs, and 2 of them will be centre backs in each position as well. So we'll have 2 low, 2 medium, and 2 expensive. Starting us off is Miranda. He is the Real Betis Road to the Final Europa Edition, a 3-star that's coming in at 100k and less, and again, a cracking left back nonetheless. We normally go with a Furlan Mendy, but now the price has been raised. We've got a great pace, decent-ish passing, nothing too crazy, but most definitely better than your average. Good dribbling, bar from the composure, but 82 is just scraping away, and incredible defending, and very good physical. For under 100,000 coins, this card is definitely one to have a look at. Good at overlapping as well, obviously with that early crosser, is going to add a different dynamic to your left backs. In the mid version, we have our foot birthday Zinchenko. Obviously, he has 2 different versions depending on what you're looking at, and it's about 300 give or take 1,000 coins per version. I personally like the weak foot one rather than the 5-star skiller. Obviously, it's a 4-5 or a 5-4, whichever of your choosing. He's 5'9" with the left foot. Obviously, in terms of the stats, we're starting to see the pedigree of a Prem player now. Incredible acceleration, very good passing, very good dribbling, the composure's at 90, defending's good, and physicality could do with a little bit, but an anchor would sort that out, no problem. And I think this guy is definitely arguably one of the better Prem left backs, if not the best that you can get at this moment in time. And the big thing for this meta diversity at the moment is the fact team of the season is literally days away, and this list is going to change. We will be having a look throughout all of the left back team of the seasons. We're going to be doing a lot going through them coming soon. And the best left back in the game, comment yours. It's wrong, because it's going to be our man Capdevila. Fantasy foot hero Capdevila is a joke. His World Cup is incredible. His fantasy foot is even better. If you've wanted a left back of the best caliber, I rate him. I rate him so highly. I love Roberto Carlos. I love Team of the Year Theo. But Capdevila is a different breed of left back. If you've seen top end players, they 99% have this guy. There is a couple of obviously different players that they can obviously go with, and it's not necessarily the most important role. Still very important, but not definitely the most. But this guy is a joke. Pace-wise, incredible. Defending is next level. And just in general, being on the ball, he is phenomenal. He's got a power free kick as well, even though, personally, we've got a lot of free kick takers in the team now. But Capdevila is my #1 left back in the game. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast, and reliable, but at the checkout, make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. We then move on to the right backs, and the cheapest of the few is going to be Armand Delort, just coming in way under 100,000 coins. He's a 3-star, 4-star, obviously 88 from his team of the tournament during the World Cup. And again, like we see with the difference from bottom to top, the stats are still relatively good, but it's not going now to your gold Kyle Walker, your gold Hakimi. It is now looking at special cards of an 88 rating variety. And to be honest, being under 100,000 coins is in a lot of price points, in my opinion, for a lot of the new players. And also there is a lot of loans out as well if you wanted. The medium one is going to be Arman Prime Zambrotta. He is an incredible card, and you could always argue his base as well if you wanted that little bit cheaper, but a 4-star, 5-star right back, can play left back, but his right foot is preferred, and I do think naturally in game, scrap the stats because he is phenomenal. Other than maybe like your team of the year right backs, your foot birthdays, your trophy titans, Zambrotta is one of the best right backs you can get, other than maybe the top spot, or arguably a couple of them. You have got Team of the Year Hakimi, coming in at 1.88 million coins. Incredible card. Be interesting to see if he does get a Team of the Season this year, as personally I don't know the defense side of stuff for Liga. So let me know down below your opinion on the best right back. I think arguments for Carfu, obviously with Hakimi, we've got Nulam, we've got Zanetti. There is a lot of top end cards, but Hakimi has always been a fan favourite. The pace is incredible. Everything about this card is star-studded, which you'd expect from a Team of the Year. Now in defence, we have gold Virgil van Dijk, still to this day the most efficient and effective gold card you can physically get for the price. Mbappe definitely is the top, but Virgil as a defender is unmatched as a gold. Obviously, every version of him is incredible. His stories, his team of the year, and I think he has one more, but I cannot remember now. Obviously, he did have I don't know. He had a World Cup stories and he had a team of the year. I know that much. But in general, any version of them are incredible. We still rock the gold card to this day, and he still is an absolute machine. But there is a lot of arguments between centre-backs. The one pairing him is going to be in form Tomori. Again, does have a higher version in the Winter Wildcard, but again, any version of him is incredible, and hopefully, if we do see a team of the season of him, but that's going to be a very interesting card because this one already is nuts. He's 6'1", obviously right-footed. He's got himself some very good pace for a centre-back. Agility balance looking good. Obviously being the lower-rated one out of the two options you've got at the moment. You'd expect the composure to be a little bit lower, and obviously for the 88 would be a little bit higher. But coming in under 100,000 coins, a very, very cheap deal if you wanted to go for someone not of that massive price variety. Into the mediums, we have Marquez, just over 300,000 coins, his fantasy foot hero. Even though MLS, disregard that because he gets free chem anyway. We personally use him in our team, so I don't know why the loan's there. But in general, another fantastic card. Even with 81 pace, he always feels faster, but the defensive ability on him is crazy. Great defensive tackles, great physical, naturally on the ball he's perfect, a decent little pass out as well, which you'll never argue with, and just an absolute monster for that mid-price variety. Joining him is going to be our man Winter Wildcard Varane, 2-star, 4-star, again 6'3". Varane has always been very meta, purely for the fact he's always had that bit more pace than everybody, which has always led him to be a phenomenal centre-back. Obviously, he's not going to get a team of the season, so it will be footies if we are going to be seeing a 90-plus Varane coming in. Obviously, being injured as well has not really helped his case. So, unfortunately, it is going to have to be shapeshifters or footies that we do see a Varane upgrade into the 90-pluses, which, again, depends on how they do it. But still, a wonderful, wonderful card if you are looking for the mid sort of category. We then move on to the first spot in the best centre-backs in the game. Again, there's probably like 4 or 5 I could choose from. Obviously, Virgil being in the gold, we've kind of left him out of it, even though his team of the year is exceptional. Lucio this year has been brilliant throughout. Hero, World Cup, Trophy Titans, every version is stomping numbers. There's very few that normally take the top spot off anybody, and I think there's always arguments within the top 3 to 4 centre-backs. There's an argument of who you'd think number 1 is. Obviously, Ramos is a big shout as well, but being an SBC, it would be unfair to put him in, as obviously you can't get him anyway. Whereas Lucio, big price, and obviously you're going to reap the rewards from it. But from the new foot birthday icons, it's going to be Maldini. I love Maldini, and this version is even better. A 5-star skiller. Who wants to Elastico with Maldini round players? Just really add insult. Take the ball off them and Elastico around them. Why not? But this guy, he's just incredible. There is very little words for Maldini other than one of, if not the best centre-back in the game. And that is all you've got to say about him, because naturally, if you've played with him, you know what I'm talking about. Base, mid, prime, obviously with his foot birthday icon, they are all exceptional. Let me know your list and who's your centre-backs right now. Apart from that, check out a video on screen, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.